Julius Randle's going to get lost here because he's not connected to Kawhi Leonard as he sets this cross screen. I'm connected, and I'm jamming Paul George as he comes through so RJ Barrett can get on the other side. But so now look. So instead of I'm connected with my back to the baseline, your back's to the other side of the floor. So now you're going to get lost guarding Kawhi Leonard coming off a down screen. The Knicks are icing this ball screen. Jericho Sims needs to get over here. You're keeping James Harden towards the sideline. That's why you're icing the ball screen. Zubac, you have backside help right there with RJ Barrett's roll. But I got to keep James Harden towards the sideline. Look at Jericho Sims. James Harden's not being kept to the sideline. You're letting him in the paint. Now there's no backside help. That was horrible. This is simple in transition. Could Jalen Brunson please sprint back to get ahead of Zubac? I mean, could Julius Randle sort of try to get back too? Look at Jalen Brunson jog. How is Zubac? The Knicks are in their idiot drop coverage, so Julius Randle comes in backside help on Ivica Zubac. So once this pass gets swung to the corner here, Julius Randle's got to sprint back over to Kawhi Leonard. Like, you don't need to be in backside help anymore. I got to sprint back to Kawhi Leonard. That is walking to Kawhi Leonard. If Isaiah Hartenstein is going to double the post here, Julius Randle's got to take Ivica Zubac if he cuts here. Like, you got to take the cutter right here, all right? And then if the ball, you're going to leave the weak side wing, and if the ball gets swung there, then DiVincenzo has got to swing to the wing, and then Hartenstein just comes up. But you don't take the cutter. So what are we talking about? Julius Randle's going under this ball screen, then why are we not over here just sliding our feet ready to guard? Like, you gamble here, so now you just make it harder for you to go under the screen. Take you more time to get under the screen, okay? You're not going to be ready to guard, okay? So Kawhi Leonard's on the other side ahead of you. Now we got to get up, though, right? We got to get up. Isaiah Hartenstein's right there and help. Julius Randle's going to play off, and that, of course, happens. Nope, this is horrible. This is why Tom Thibodeau's never won anything, and the Knicks aren't winning anything this year. Quentin Grimes has got to get up. You got to ice this ball screen right here, because now there's a backside defender right there for Daniel Theis. You're keeping James Harden out of the paint, towards the sideline, and I have a backside defender. This is Thibodeau being terrible. Why the Knicks have no chance this year. Look at James Harden. You're letting him right in the paint, and I have no backside out. So James Harden could score. Theis could score. Who do they pick? Let's go with Theis. Bad. The Knicks are a good team. They're extremely poorly coached. Tom Thibodeau is terrible. I have to ice this, okay? I need a backside. Emmanuel Quigley, 2 steps, and needs some backside help right here. So the Knicks run their stupid drop coverage. So let's take a look at everything that's open here. Not only is the backside defender's not there, so this pass to Daniel Theis could get made, and then Jalen Brunson would have to step up, and Terrence Mann would be wide open in the corner, or because Jalen Brunson's got to come all the way over and backside up into the paint, now the skip pass to Terrence Mann, you're not going to have time to get back out. So now Terrence Mann can just get it and go. Unfair to the players. Poorly coached. This is what a poorly coached team looks like, and Tom Thibodeau's terrible. He gets fired everywhere and has never won a thing. Dante DiVincenzo's, first of all, is not seeing the ball, okay? This is an easy double. I got to get this dribble picked up. And Quentin Grimes, who also isn't seeing the ball. If his back's to the baseline, he just simply rotates to Harden. Hartenstein goes up, and Dante DiVincenzo goes to the weak side of the floor just to get that dribble picked up outside the paint. Instead, DiVincenzo's not seeing the ball, so by the time he gets down and help, Kawhi Leonard's in the paint. Too late. It's a bad sequence from RJ Barrett. First of all, you're in the paint for no reason. You got to sprint out now to get to Paul George. RJ Barrett is going to walk out to Paul George. So look at, why am I not up the line right here? Ready to guard when this pass gets made. So you're not ready to guard. Okay, so now Paul George, a little jab step, creates space. Now he's into the paint right here. All right, stop. So I'm off balance right now. I was late getting out to Paul George. I'm off balance. DiVincenzo's come over to help me. So I could get up right now and force Paul George into help. Nope, let's just stay off balance and not have any help. Transition, if you're Julius Randle, get back. Any motion towards the ball across half court is gambling. So you just stand and stare at the ball. So once this hit-ahead pass happens, you're behind the play now for absolutely no reason. Julius Randle's going underneath this screen, then Dante DiVincenzo's got to help him out a little bit. Like, I got to get up. I'm going to show my hands. I'm going to jam the screener a little bit, just so that Julius Randle has some space to get underneath the screen. He can't make contact with the screen. Dante DiVincenzo doesn't touch James Harden. So Julius Randle's going clank right into this screen. He's going to be on the other side about an hour late. Kawhi Leonard's got angle to get right in the lane. And this is just pitiful effort here by Julius Randle. It's a stagger screen right here. So Julius Randle's got to be going under, over, and then Jericho Sims has got to get attached and show. Let's just show you how none of that happens. I mean, look at this effort from Julius Randle. And where's Jericho's? That was, wow. What is Julius Randle doing here? Terrence Mann is attempting to set a cross screen right here. So why, first of all, I'm right underneath Kawhi Leonard, okay? If this cross screen gets set, I'm going to fight over the top of the screen, and Jalen Brunson is going to jam Kawhi Leonard as he comes through so I can get over. But you're just like walking in expecting to be screened. So now Terrence Mann's going to slip the screen, and you're just beat. Again with Julius Randle, there's a loose ball right here. So let's sprint up. Let's be in a defensive stance. Let's be ready to guard Kawhi Leonard here. Why is Julius Randle walk? So you're walking, your feet are not set, you're not in a defensive stance. So now he's going to easily be able to get you in the air with a pump fake, and you're beat. Does R.J. Barrett need to get cooked again by Paul George? Dante DiVincenzo's right there and helping. You're giving Paul George the angle. So let's get up and make sure Paul George has to go right into that help. Look at R.J. Barrett. You're giving him the angle, and there's help there. Instead, you backpedal. So now Paul George's able to get away from that help, and you're on your own, and you get cooked again. It's just effort in transition. It's Julius Randle turns it over. Okay, could we please sprint back now? Look at this effort. Look at this. Walking. Why is this a 3-on-2? Could Dante DiVincenzo just guard here? Why am I giving Paul George just guard? Look at, you're leaning towards the screen? What are you doing? So, just a straight line drive. It's just enough to send you to the moon. Isaiah Hartenstein and Quentin Grimes are about to triple team the post. Okay, you probably can get away with just a double. But why is Julius Randle giving up the baseline? Force Kawhi Leonard into this help. Look at Julius Randle. What? Get over. What? Eh! Quentin Grimes here is helping for no reason. Kawhi Leonard's about to pick his dribble up. Stop. So once that dribble gets picked up, there's nothing left for me to do. Let's get out and guard Norman Powell. You're still standing and staring at the ball, so you're late to get out to Norman Powell. You're not ready to guard. Okay? So you're off balance right here guarding Norman Powell. Okay? Now Jalen Brunson's about to come over here and help you. All right? He's coming over to the free throw line to help you. So just show your hands. Show your hands. Let Norman Powell go into that help. But nope, you got your hands on Norman Powell. He's going to shoot into you, and it's an and one. This is just Tom Thibodeau being terrible. I feel bad for the players. He's awful. Russell Westbrook, this is a terrible matchup in the post, okay? It's a strong side ISO. So first of all, could Emmanuel Quigley force Russell Westbrook to the middle of the floor? And all Julius Randle's got to do is come double to get the dribble picked up. Instantly, as Julius Randle's going to the post, Jalen Brunson's coming out. And then once that dribble gets picked up, Julius Randle's going to the weak side of the floor. Or we can just watch this happen. This is just what a poorly coached team looks like. First of all, this ball gets thrown in the post. R.J. Barrett should have his back to the sideline. He's seeing ball. He's seeing man. Pointers out. Okay, so R.J. Barrett's not seeing the ball, but Isaiah Hartenstein's coming over here. The help is in the middle of the floor. So what is Jalen Brunson doing? You have help. Again, forced to the... You're giving up the baseline. Your help is in the middle of the floor. This is what a poorly coached team looks like. Tom Thibodeau is atrocious. Miles McBride, the Knicks are trapping. Miles McBride is not rotating to Daniel Tice. I'm staying with Russell Westbrook. Quigley has got to rotate to Daniel Tice. I'm denying one pass away. I don't care about Amir Coffey 2 passes away. But you got 2 people rotating to Daniel Tice. Russell Westbrook's wide open 1 pass away, and this is over now. Catch, go. Isaiah Hartenstein's playing up here. You got to get all the way. You got to cut Paul George's dribble off here. You cannot let Paul George turn the corner. Of course, you'll have backside help for Daniel Tice's role right there. Okay? But if Hartenstein gets up and lets Paul George turn the corner like that, you're done. Quentin Grimes not going to be able to guard, and Paul George just cooked someone again. This is just the misery of a Tom Thibodeau coach team. He's a disaster. It's not the player's fault. You have a terrible coach who's nothing but fired, never won anything. I got to ice this screen, okay? Because now Quentin Grimes doesn't have to move in backside help when I ice this screen and keep James Harden towards the sideline. Instead, you run drop coverage. So there's no backside defender there on the wing. So now Quigley's got to come all the way from the corner, up and backside help. You've also given James Harden the lane. That skip pass is way too easy to make. Catch and shoot 3.